Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Hope you all are good. Today we will do review exercise 16 of book D2 and we will do from question number 8 to question number 11. Let's start students. Now students, question number 8, the number of the hours 60 factory workers work in a particular week is recorded. That is the number of the hours and that is the number of the people. That data is provided in this question. In question part number 1, draw the histogram to illustrate the data. We have to draw the histogram for this data. Now students, that is the graph paper and number of the hours I take along x-axis and the number of the people along y-axis. And from this data we will observe that the 41 is 41, the value is 2. Now 41 and 42, the value is 3 in the middle. And 43, value is 4. And 44, the value is 10. Forty-five, the value is 18. And 46, the value is 11. That is the middle of 10 and 12. And 47, the value is 3. And 48, the value is 5. And 49, the value is 2. And 50 is also 2. Very simple. We draw the histogram for the data which is provided in this question. Part number 2, find the fraction of worker who work no more than 45 hours in that week. We have to find the fractions who work no more than 45 hours. It means we have to count these number of people: 28 and 32, 35, 35, 37. These are the people 37 and the total number of people 37 and 11, 48, 48, 49, 50, 51, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, and total number of workers is 60. Yes, this is also provided in this question, that is 60 factory workers. There is no need to count it. And that is the fraction who worked no more than 45 hours. We have to count these people which is working no more than from 45 to 41. These are 37 and the total number of people is 60. Now students, this is the answer of second part. In third part, the table shows the hourly wages of each worker. For the first 42 hours, $6 and thereafter $9. These are the hourly wages. We have to calculate the total salary paid to the worker who worked more than 48 hours in that week. Who worked more than 48 hours. And these are the who work more than, these are the 49 and 50. First we have to calculate the wages of 49 hours, then 50 hours. And total salary of worker who work more than who work 49 hours. You have to write like that. 49 hours, and that is 49 hours. First 42 hours paid um, $6, and that we have to multiply it by 6, add 7, multiply by 9, and left 7, and this will be multiplied by $9. We have to calculate it. Two workers, that why we have to write 2 there. Need 2 workers. We have to calculate it. 42, 6 to 12. 252 plus 63. By adding we get 5, 1 and 1 carry 3. 315 multiply by 2. By multiplying it, 0, 1, 3 and 6. 360 and dollars. The total salary of worker who work 49 hours is $360. Now total salary of worker who work 50 hours. These are also 2 workers. That's why 2 multiply by 42 multiply by 6 and 8 multiply by 9. And 252 and 8 multiply by 9, we get 72. By adding in 7 and 5, we get yes 324. 2, we have to multiply by it 2, we get 8, 4 and 6, $648. Now we have to calculate the salary paid to the workers who worked more than 48 hours in that week. It means we have to add up both the values. Then we find the total salary paid who work more than 48 hours. Now total salary paid $360 plus $648. By adding we get 7 and 12. 1278. Yes students, and that is the answer of part number 3. Now it's solved. Question number 8 is done. Now students, question number 9. The table shows the amount of $X spent by some families at a shopping mall over a particular weekend. That is the table, and using the class interval of 50 less than and equal to x is less than 60, and this one, and so on. Construct a frequency table for this data. We have to first construct the frequency table for this provided data, and class interval is given to us. Yes, it start from 50 less than x and 60, then again 60 less than x, 70, 70x, 80, 80 less than 90, and 90 less than and equal to 100. Yes students, this is the class interval. This is also 100 because 100 values present in this table, that's why. And 110. Yes students, this is the class interval, And now we have to count the values from 50 to 60, and that is 54 1 and 58 second and 55 3. These are the three values. From 60 to 70, 1 and 70 is not included in it because less than 70, that's why. Count from 60 to 69, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9. These are 9 values. 1 2 3 4 5 and 6 7 8 9. These are 9 values. From 70 to 80, and from 70 to 79, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 and 12. These are 12. 80 to 90, and 1 2 1 2 3 and 4 5 6 7 and 8. These are 8. 90 and less than 100. These are 1 and 2. These are 2 values. 100 and 110, there is only one value, 100. Yes, students. Now we have to count the total frequency: 9, 12, 24 and 8, 32, 33, 34 and 35. The total frequency is 35. Yes, students. That is the frequency table. Now in part number 2, draw a histogram to illustrate the data. We have to draw the histogram. Yes, students, amount spent I take along the x-axis and number of the families along the y-axis. And that is the amount spent from 50 to 60, and that frequency is the number of the families. And from 50 to 60, there are 3. Yes. And from 60 to 70, this is 9. From 70 to 80, this is 12. From 80 to 98, and from 90 to 100, this is 2. From 100 to 10, this is 1. Yes, friends. This is a histogram for this provided data. Now it's done. Now, students, part number 3, families which spend more than $80 were given a chance to participate in a lucky draw. If a family is selected at random, find the probability that the family selected is eligible for the lucky draw. We know that the probability is the number of the favorable outcomes divided by total number of outcomes. Total number of outcomes are 35, and now we have to find the families which spend more than 80. Now the probability, family eligible for the lucky draw, that is the probability. The families which are spend more than are 8, 9, 10, 11, these are 11, and the total number of families 35. Yes, students, and that is the answer of part number 3. Now, students, question number 10. The height of the high-rise flats in meters in certain housing estates are represented by the frequency polygon below. That is the frequency polygon. In part number A, copy and complete the following table. We have to copy, and now we have to complete this table. And this is from 15 to 20 is 5, and from 15 to 20 is there, and from now from 20 is less than and equal to 25. This is now from 25 to 30, the value of 25 to 30, this one, this is 12. The next class width is 30x less than and equal to 30. Now from for this there is from 30 to 35, this value is 7. Yes, and 35, 40, the value is 4. Yes, and for 40, 45, the value is 3. Yes, students, this table is completed in part number 2 using the graph, construct a frequency table for the distribution. Now, by using this graph, we have to construct the frequency table. And yes, students, we have to construct the frequency table. The height is given to us. We have to start from this, and 10 is less than x, and 15, and the mid value is yes, students, mid value is 12.5. This one is 12.5, and the frequency is 2. 15 less than 20. The mid value is 17.5, and the frequency is 5. For polygons, we have to write the mid values, and that's why I am writing their mid values. Less than x, 25, and the mid value is 22.5, and the frequency is 6. You can observe from this graph. And 25. Mid value is 30. Mid value is 27.5, and there is value is 12. The mid value is 32.5, and this is 7. And 40, the mid value is 37.5, and at 37.5 this is 4, frequency is 4. And 40, mid value is 42.5, and the frequency is 3. Yes. Now, students, this is the frequency table for this distribution. Now, students, part number C, draw the corresponding histogram using the accepted diagram. We have to draw the histogram not on this graph, on separate diagram. Now, students, this is a graph paper height I take along x-axis and frequency along y-axis. From 10 to 15, the frequency is 2. And from 15 to 20, the frequency is 5. And from 20 to 25, the frequency is 6. From 25 to 30, the frequency is 12. From 30 to 35, the frequency is 7. And from 35 to 40, the frequency is 4. That is the value 4. And from 40 to 45, the frequency is 3. And that is the middle of 2 and 4. Now students, this is the frequency table and question number 10 is solved. Now students, question number 11, the time in minutes taken by the auditing firm is audit each of the 60 account is given below. These are the 60 accounts. This data is provided in this question, and for part number 1, construct a group frequency table for the information using a class width of 5. The first class having a lower limit of 20. Yes, it means that the class start from 20 less than is equal to x and 25 because the class width is equal to 5. And next, first we write the class limits, then we find the frequencies. From 25 less than 30, and then 30, 35, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60. Now friends, these are the class limit, and now we have to find the frequencies. And from 20 to 25, how many values are? We have to observe this data. Yes, students, from 20 to 25, we have to observe the values 1, 2, 3, and this one 4. Yes, we have to observe it carefully because values are from 25 to 30, 25 greater than 25 to 30 is 1 and 2, only 2 values. From 30 to 35, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. These are 14 values. Fourteen from 35 to 40, 35 to 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. These are 7 values. Yes. From 40 to 45, 40 to 45, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Yes, 18 values. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yes, now we can draw the line on it. Which values is done? You have to draw the line on it. 45 to 50. If the 45 to 50, like that, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6 and 7. These are 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. From 50 to 55, 50 to 55, 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5. These are 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are 5 values. From 55 to 60, we have to count it. 55 to 60, 1, 2, and this one is 3. Yes, there is only 3 values. Yes, this is the frequency table for this data. Now, part number B, draw a histogram to represent this information. We have to draw the histogram. Now, students, I take time takes the time along x-axis and frequency along y-axis and take the difference of 2. Now, for 20 to 25, the frequency is 4. From 25 to 30, the frequency is 2. From 30 to 35, the frequency is 14. From 35 to 40, the frequency is 7. In the middle of 6 and 8. From 40 to 45, the frequency is 18. From 45 to 50, the frequency is 7. From 50 to 55, the frequency is 5. From 55 to 60, the frequency is 3. Now, students, the frequency, the histogram is done. C part, students, using a separate diagram, draw the frequency polygon, represent the data. We have to now draw the frequency polygon. Now, students, that the information is provided to us and we have to draw the frequency polygon for this data. And we know that for frequency polygon, we take the midpoint. It means we have to take the midpoint of 12 and 25, which is 22.5, and its frequency is 4. Now this is 22.5 and its frequency is 4, this point. for 27.5 the frequency is 2, and for 32.5 the frequency is 14, and for 37.5 the frequency is 7, that is the midpoint. Yes, and for 42.5 the frequency is 18, 47.5 the frequency is 7, and for 52.5 the frequency is 5, and 57.5 the frequency is 3. Yes, students, that is the frequency. Now, students, that is the frequency polygon. Now we have to match these values. Yes, this one. We also match it with the 17 because its value is 0. 17 is not provided in this data, but this is, it means it's 0. And this one. And we have to match all these points. Yes. So this is the frequency polygon for this data. Now students, question number 11 is also solved and this review exercise is done. I hope you understand this exercise very well. Thank you very much students for watching my videos. Take care of self. Allah Hafiz.